The biggest mistake people make when working with AI tools is treating them like a search engine. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you stop just prompting and start briefing, and the difference in output will be immediately clear. Alright folks, I'm really excited to talk to you today about InVideo.io. I'm absolutely pumped for this one. We're going to show you 3 comparisons to demonstrate the power you can actually gain by not just prompting, but by leveling up your skills and learning how to brief effectively. Whether it's your Amazon store, an Etsy product, or anything else you need to market, InVideo.io has you covered. Alright, so we're going to walk you through step by step and give you 3 clear examples, without too much fuss, to show you exactly what we're talking about here. So, we're logged into our InVideo.io account here. We're going to go ahead and click on Agents and Models first. From there, we've got a few options: Seed Dance 2.0, Advertising Studio, Vision, and Dynamic Captions. We're going to click on Advertising Studio. I love that they've actually got a section here in Advertising Studio that's completely free and designed specifically for e-commerce. Whether it's an Amazon store, Etsy, or Shopify, whatever product you have, this is perfect for you. Now, as we mentioned, we're going to do 3 side-by-side comparisons, basically starting with a weak prompt, and then giving it a strong brief to really show you the difference it makes when you know how to use strong briefs versus just a weak prompt. And again, it's not just that the prompt is weak or that the generation is necessarily bad. The idea behind having a strong brief is that it's going to be more intentional, more creative, more brand specific, and basically designed to get you more clients buying your e-commerce product. Alright, so we're in the Advertising Studio now, and we're just going to pick one of these pre-made templates. We're going to select a new, and we're going to name our first project. The first project will be called Hero Shot Minimalist Watch, and we're going to create the project right now. Alright, so we're going to start off with the first cool product photo of a watch on a dark background. So let's go ahead and generate that. As you can see, it gave us this design right here. Now, let's take a closer look to see. So it's a pretty standard image, alright, but we're going to show you how this can actually be improved quite a bit with a strong brief. Alright, so we're generating our strong brief right now. Campaign hero shot for a minimalist automatic watch with a slate gray dial and brushed steel case. Deep charcoal background. Single prismatic overhead light catching the case edge and crown detail. Seconds hand frozen mid-sweep. Restrained and precise, the brief is quiet authority. This watch doesn't announce itself. It simply outlasts everything else. Homepage, hero, and press kit. We could generate, and we're just waiting for that one to come through. Alright, so as we can see, that's been generated here. Let's open it up and actually take a look and compare it. So as you can see, right away, that just stands out, and it really makes you want to buy it. You can really see that they've targeted the buyer really well here, and it's quite a profound difference if we compare that one. Again, this is the strong brief with the quote-unquote weak prompt here. It really isn't comparable when we talk about the potential sale we're going to get. It's propped up at a nice angle. We can see it. All around, it just looks fantastic. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a photography shot with some natural skincare. So we're going to start off here with the weak prompt, lifestyle photo of a skincare product outdoors. Let's go ahead and generate that now. Okay, so the comparison has been done. Let's have a look at the image here. As we can see, the image is there. We can see the bottle. Not too bad, pretty good, but let's now try it with the strong brief. Okay, so the strong brief has gone in now. As we can see, immediately it is much better. It's going to hit the target audience way better. I immediately look at that and go, wow, it's a beautiful outdoor skincare product that I just simply want to use. The lavender's there. It's on the stone. It's looking pretty good. Lifestyle catalog shot for a botanical face oil in a dark amber dropper bottle. I'm not going to monologue the rest, but you can read through and hit pause right now if you want to see it. Okay, so the next one is going to be a thematic A, the premium coffee brand. The weak prompt is 2 different photos of a coffee bag for social media. Let's hit generate and let that come through first. Okay, so again, it's come through. Now, it's not that it's a bad image. It's not. It's actually a fantastic image, but whether it's the most suitable image for marketing e-commerce purposes, that's another question. Okay, so now we're going to go for the strong brief. Again, 2 thematic directions for a single origin Yurga Chef coffee bag for paid social split testing. Obviously, there are longer, more informative strong briefing notes there. You can read through them if you like, but for now, we're going to generate that to see how it looks. And right away, I can already see with the strong brief, it's just so appealing even before opening the image. We've got the workers in the background. We've got the beautiful coffee beans in the front. We've got the Yurga Chef, the branding on the front, the single origin Ethiopia. I mean, this is just a lovely looking image, to be quite frank, and much more marketable. Now, the difference between these outputs isn't actually the tool, as we've seen. It really does come down. Every preset right now on InVideo.io is actually free to use, just like I've done here. The link is right up in the description. And yeah, don't just upload your product photo and leave it at that. Take some time to actually input strong briefs. Use the AI to help and watch what the creative director agent is able to deliver. Now, as far as a simple prompt goes, it's only going to describe what you want to see, whereas a brief really communicates why it needs to look that way and which clients it actually needs to speak to. The creative director agent is built to actually interpret intent, not just instruction. It actually reads brand context, as clearly shown here, as well as audience identity, emotional tone, and visual intentions, transforming all that into the ability to make autonomous creative decisions. A weak prompt on its own doesn't really give it anything to work with beyond just a surface-level description. It produces a technically correct image, but there's no creative direction behind it. A strong brief, on the other hand, gives the agent a solid brand and a whole world to draw from. It goes ahead and produces an image, like you can see here with Yurga Coffee, that actually looks like it was made for a very specific branded campaign, which it was, as well as for a particular audience in a specific channel. So what things does a strong brief always include? When it comes to the actual product itself, we're talking about the material, the color, the finish, the vibe. The target audience, meaning who is this for? What world do they live in? What would make them want to buy this product? The mood is also extremely important. How does this image make them feel? What kind of story does it tell? What story does it have? What's the emotional pull here? And finally, the brand world. What aesthetic references, visual tone, and visual language define your brand? The creative context really does make your product feel very specific, intentional, planned, and strategic, rather than just random. And then there's the channel and format. Where will this actually live? What is it visually competing with? The agent adjusts its creative decisions based on the deployment context. So, how does the briefing actually get better over time? Your first brief is going to be alright, but by your 10th one, it'll be extremely good because you'll have a better understanding of how the agent interprets different directions. And make sure you save your best briefs to use as templates later on. You can then apply the same core brief to every brand new SKU, and the agent will actually help you maintain consistency. This is really important, as the agent can do this effectively across your entire catalog. You can think of the brief as a creative asset in and of itself. It's really something an agency can use effectively at every client touchpoint, every preset, and throughout every campaign cycle. Unlike, say, a prompt box where the creative ceiling is actually fixed, briefing the creative director agent is a skill that actually compounds over time. The better you get at briefing, the better every output actually becomes. The creative director agent is only as good as the brief you give it, and writing a great brief is a skill anyone can pick up in just one session. Advertising Studio is completely free on InVideo right now. The link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. Write your first proper brief today and see what the agent comes up with for you. And when you are finally ready to scale that briefing workflow across your entire work pipeline, break time equals 0.5s, and across a full production pipeline, know that their paid plans are built specifically for exactly that.